He went on a rant for about 5 minutes of how I would be an unfit parent and he is going to hire a good attorney to establish grandparents' rights so they can gain custody over the child that currently resides in my belly. This is someone who never was home to take care of his own kids, now wants custody of mine.
Say what?
Hello there, welcome to Redditor, where the videos are good and the cool people subscribe. The OGs like the video too. Only the simps don't do either. Wait, hold on a second. That's better. Much calmer. Anyway, where were we? Oh, if you sub make sure you hit the bell, you know why. Okay, I'm going to go watch PewDiePie. If somehow you haven't heard of PewDiePie, sub to me, watch the video, and check him out in a new tab. But seriously though, how the fornicate you find me and not him? Anyway, here's the video, enjoy. Fornicating weirdos, man.
Oh, I am enjoying this scene.
Get on with it.
r/justnofamily. 6 weeks to go, and I'm hearing about grandparents' rights. I'm just here to have a good rant. I'm 31 yo, and have been firm NC with both of my parents since May of 2005. They are both really awful people who are physically, emotionally, and mentally abusive to all of their kids, and I have no interest in seeing either of them. I truly believe in my heart of hearts that they are both mentally ill, as they have written off all family, so I don't even see them at family events because they hold grudges with everyone for all kinds of reasons and refuse to go. My own mom hasn't spoken with either of her parents in over 2 decades. When I left home, my parents pulled some shiz. I'm the oldest of 5 kids and was always tasked with taking care of the others. On top of that, I was expected to work for my mom's illegal business and hold down a second job while making good grades in school. My dad wasn't home on Friday and my mom would usually skip out too, so I literally did everything for my siblings growing up. I was expected to cook, clean, bathe, homework and everything in between. When they lost me, they were pissed. Their antics after I left include calling me in as a runaway. I moved 600 miles away to a new city 2 days after I graduated from high school, but couldn't figure out exactly where I was. I took a Greyhound in the middle of the week to new city, so they didn't know which police department to call. I stayed with a friend until I turned 18 and then let them know I was safe. I knew they would be pissed, but they were more concerned with who was going to stay with their kids now. Called the police in the new city I had moved to try to get them to have me come home. It didn't work. Refused to fill out the FAFSA information, so I had to pay out of pocket until I was 24 yo, because the state doesn't recognize you as independent unless you can prove actual legal emancipation. Opened 2 credit cards and 2 utility bills in my name, ran them up, and then left them unpaid, causing my credit to dip, and for me to have to pay over $10,000 in bills, late fees and penalties. Claimed me on their taxes until I was 22. I had to hire a tax attorney and CPA to go to bat with them and prove to the eyes through bank statements, my own utility bills, and my W-2s that they did not support me in any way. The day I won, and they notified my dad he would have to pay back what money he received for claiming me, he called me screaming he hated me and wished he had aborted me when he and my mom found out they were pregnant, like they talked about. Cut me off from contacting all of my siblings, which was the cruelest thing they could have possibly done. I was banned from talking to them on the phone, and the few times my siblings slipped away and called me undercover, they begged me to come home. It broke my heart. I was upset and would cry for days. Anyways, 2 of my siblings are all grown up and we have re-established relationships again. My sister went NC with them and we talk every day. My brother still has a VLC relationship with them and isn't as close to me anymore. We talk, but he is so guarded when he talks to me. He told me once I abandoned him, so I just hang in there trying to build back the relationship a little at a time. A few years and a lot of therapy later, I met the man of my dreams. We have been together for 5 years, engaged for 1, and married for 2 years now. We worked hard, finished school, bought a small farm, and opened our own small business that has done extremely well for the last 5 years. We are very involved with volunteer work in our community and with the local animal shelters, as well as the Chamber of Commerce and BBB. We are expecting our first daughter, and she is scheduled to be a Halloween baby. We are over the moon. Yesterday my sister called me extremely upset. She said my dad called her workplace out of the blue during lunchtime yesterday. He angrily explained someone told him that I was pregnant. She told him yes, I'm pregnant. He went on a rant for about 5 minutes of how I would be an unfit parent and he is going to hire a good attorney to establish grandparents' rights so they can gain custody over the child that currently resides in my belly. This is someone who never was home to take care of his own kids, now wants custody of mine. She said he hung up on her and she was worried she had done something wrong by telling him. The thing is anyone could find out I'm preggers. It's on my social media, and now that I'm 8 months along it's pretty apparent to anyone who meets me. I'm not hiding anything from my parents. I'm proud of the family I'm growing, and excited and I'm not letting them take that from me. I'm not worried either. We have a great lawyer, and have established wills in case something happens to me. They have no way of gaining visitation. I'm just pissed off that he thinks he can control my life after 10 plus years of NC. After all the beatings and degrading things he and my mom put me through as a kid and adolescent, there is no way either of them are ever meeting their grandchild. The only silver lining I find in all of this is my dad doesn't realize I'm married. He thinks it is going to be much easier for him to take a baby from a single mom, but little does he know my in-laws are amazing and a force in their own right. Thanks for letting me rant, and sorry for the long post. They just keep coming out of the woodwork. Yes, quite about the time for that outro I suppose. You know, in my head that sounded like John Cleese saying it. What? Expecting a clip? No, go watch some flying circus or something. If you haven't seen Life of Brian or Holy Grail, then goddamn time to hop on Netflix. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, remember the lurkers just watch, but the cool people subscribe. So if you want to be cool, make sure to like the video and subscribe, cause why not? Oh, and share this vid with a few peeps, it helps more than you think. Alright, thank you for watching. Go enjoy the rest of your day.